Hey guys, so we're just going to take a look at the Batman versus the TAG Heuer aquaracer just now and show some differences and go into some customers' concerns that there's always this thing at the back of their mind through reading forums with misinformation that what to spot the fake. So I'll play a game of spot the fake, even though I don't have fake with me because I don't sell fakes. But I do know much about them as my father was a watchmaker. So without further ado, this is the aquaracer Batman model, caliber 7. This retails for around £2,500. And because some of my watches are ex-display, some are customer cancellations, this one's an ex-display, never worn, and completely brand new and very nice condition. And so we're just going to first of all take a look at the bezel. Now the bezel clicks on this one, goes both ways, and it should have that slightly, as though there's a rubber inside, a slightly dull tone compared to this other aquaracer I'm going to show you in a minute, which has a completely different spring in. So these are a larger spring, and because of that they do have a little bit of play. That's quite natural for these. If you go into any tag store and have a fiddle around, you'll see that for yourself. So with this, it does have 1, 2, 3, 4 clicks before it reaches across 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's have a look now at the Cyclops. Now the Cyclops is always slightly off, so if you're looking down at the 12 o'clock full face frontal, you'll see that the date is off. Right, and what you should have to do with all TAG Heuers, with the Cyclopses, you just have to bring your eye to the right, so to get it fully level in the box, the date. So that's full frontal. Yeah, twist or bring the watch to your right to look directly down at the date. Excuse me for the phone flipping out on focus. So as well with the Cyclops, that wants to be, if you were to draw a line straight through the center of the Cyclops, that wants to be straight through the center of the glow in the dark indices. We're going whappy on there. So yeah, so it wants to be straight through and right next to that indices as well on the 3 o'clock. Okay, so just take a look at the difference with this aquaracer. These retail for around 2,200. There is a new model version of these now, and they are very hard, very rare, very hard to get these. And it's omnidirectional rotation, one way only on these. As you can hear, the click is much more metallic on these. It's a lot easier to turn as well. And there is a way model with the rotating bezel, and that's even easier to turn, really easy to turn. So on this one, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 clicks to go across 5 seconds. And again, with the bezel, if we look, let's turn that to the 12 o'clock so we know where we are. Of course, this should line up with the 12 o'clock perfectly as well. And the hands as well needs to be leveling up with the 6 o'clock as well. And also these are automatics, they're both automatics. This is a caliber 5, the Batman's caliber 7 movement. I'm going to open the back and show the correct movement in the caliber 7, all stamped up correctly. The fakers obviously is too expensive to buy in a caliber 7 movement, so they'll put in something like a Japanese movement. And so yeah, let's just power this one up, give it a shake. So anyone with an active wrist can keep these going all day, but when you're sleeping, probably stop during sleep, and you need about 40 turns on these movements a day to keep them good, to keep them active. Okay, so we're going to check the luminosity now. We'll also check the face as well. The fakes have a just a glass rhinestone for the glass, and they won't show up on the hardness of the diamond tester. So this is a diamond tester. It's already turned up 2 bars because we're in a slightly cold room, and so of course this will show diamond hardness on the glass, close to, and same on this one. And we'll check the luminosity. Now the luminosity as well, the pips need to be a separate pip and not filled in with paint, obviously, and they need to be nice and sharp and clean, and with no missing paint or no thinning of paint. So we'll just charge these up because we are in daylight with the UV. Of course, the light's sucking the light back out of these things straight away. That's how luminous paint works. I will take this off a tripod and we'll get a close look at the luminosity and the pip. That's on the blue aquaracer, and the luminosity of the Batman. Nice and sharp, as it should be. Okay, so what have we not addressed? Right, I'm just going to pause it, and I'm just going to loosen the back on the Batman and see if we can get a real close in on the movement.